of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for our team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to steal home field advantage away with an all-important opening win on the road. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Game 1 of the World Series. Stepping in, Charles Williams. Lined, and that's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just straight through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Lefty, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Ball by the pitcher. There's a lot of base hits up the middle, or even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to
runner on the go. In the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Williams makes the grab, and there's 1 down. 1 out, runner at second. Santiago, the next to hit. On the ground to third, and it stays there. Coming home, the throw in. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a block. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. It's off the line, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well, if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle, nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. It takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Finley Cruz now at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. McGinnis makes the catch, and that is that. So 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. So 1 out, nobody on. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Charles Williams. That's out to center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Lefty, a former home run derby champ. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Just missed. Lefty, recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Go crazy, go crazy. And the home run. They'll fire up the dugout. Pittsburgh gets it. Chris is covered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing it go well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now batting first, Charles Williams up next for the Mariners. The Brewers leading by 5 here in Game 1 of the World Series. That one hammered back there. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
He was all over that. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up. And the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a man at first. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. One strike away from securing game one. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers playing game one here at home. Lefty really stood out in this one. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Chase Burns.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. One out, base is empty. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Rodriguez tracks it down for the out. James McGinnis up next to the Mariners. Righty delivers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Will throw to third. Round second, taken for third. In there safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Lefty in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 2 of the World Series. That one missed.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air, left side. McGinnis sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter. Lefty. 0 for 3 in this one.
This dude is on fire, dude. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. There's a big grin on his face right now, Philly. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bring foul. is able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the job around the bases. Good for him.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
Well, those could be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out to short, Cruz. And that is the ball game. Left was a big contributor for them in the win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
For our survival, from the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, to make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord, and ceremonial solve the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr.
World Series Game 3. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Lefty. Singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate and that at bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the center fielder, number 99.
Vaca back to work. Hard ground ball, base stop. So a man on base to start the inning. So digging in, Finley Cruz. Kickoff throw, and he picked it easily. There goes the runner. Back to the mound. It hit him. Saved at first, and now after the play, they'll check on the right-hander status.
Now pitching.
Andrew Painter is forced to the mound after the injury.
So this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. Runners hold tight. It's a ball with 2 strikes. Back to the mound. Could be 2. He to second that run. On the first double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Lipscomb now at the plate. Hard ground ball for a base stop. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2. One out, base is empty. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. That's hard hit on the line. McGinnis squeezes it. 2 down. Now the Mariners catcher, Scott Chu. Line drive, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Now batting the first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hit. Lefty. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Rodriguez makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Dion Lynch, the next to hit. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Tapped up the first base side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Thor back to work. And it's fouled off. Andy O'War. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. Loss in the previous game. This lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Hard hit, right side. On the first, leadoff man retired here in the second. 1 down. Mariano Zambrano up next for the Mariners. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Good 2-strike meeting right there, Barry. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He let that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That's too low. Ball 1.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum spurt. And up next for Seattle, Charles Williams. The line of the pitch. Ripped on a line to center. And that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loved to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
That smash to towards center. Rodriguez pulls that one down. Too late.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Left ball at the plate now. That's ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rodriguez in position. Calls it in, and there's two away. Two outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Dion Lynch. This could end it. Montgomery. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
One out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps him alive.
So they turn to the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider right there. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Lefty.
Outside,
The next
that's
to
a ball.
hit takes ball one. Moving in the bullpen, Tobias Myers. Getting ready to go. Painter also getting ready. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Will throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 11-8.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Really important at bat coming up now.
And there's the ball game. Sammy, we saw plenty.
I'm taking care of it. Woman, can't you see? I gotta make it for you, and I gotta make it for me.
So two down, and here is Lefty. Just missed. Lefty with another scorching run of play lately. And that misses. And now 2-0.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, dude. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch.
That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. And now to aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Williams pulls that one down. And that's the World Series Game 5. Here's the veteran shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Up towards right center field. Lefty sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one's in there. Strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field. And now first and second with two outs. So up next, Finley Cruz. Now one hit to right. Fernandez makes the grab on the run. James McGinnis up next for the Mariners. And he swings and looks for the deep center field. One out's off the wall. Should be extra base
moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the air, right field. And out number 1 on the ground.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Lefty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rodriguez makes the catch. And at first, stepping in, Lefty.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one ripped. He's got it broken, and the Mariners slip their way to a win in this one.
Just saying all the pretty words I love to.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come.
So 2 down. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Lefty. Flashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Waste no time there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be when you're in the fence.
Stepping in the long ball, Brett Finley, Cruz. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. For the third. He's safe. A base hit as a run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mariners 1. 2 outs, nobody on. Mariano Zambrano up next for the Mariners. Liner, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Now batting, number 99.
Lefty. with some impressive production lately. That's hard hit in the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In safely with the double, his second of the day.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't jump in, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner takes off for third. That's ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyway.
Up now for Milwaukee, Reggie Milton. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're in Game 6 of the World Series. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Scott Chu now at the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing a high fly ball, well struck, and it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score.
He went up there and got it. 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I've got to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there on the back of that at bat.
Lefty in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
The ball well in this one. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Lefty up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another home run. His second home run of the game. It's 15-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, but you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Swing at a ground ball, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw, and that'll do it. Lefty had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Really impressive work with the dish crew. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Well, Cindy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Blue, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
What up, y'all? Yeah. so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand.
Seattle Mariners and Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Chase Burns. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day.
The throw in, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Montgomery rounds second, heads for third. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Cannonball coming. His 6th of the series. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Lefty. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Rodriguez drop step going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Next for Milwaukee, Lefty. He's already homered in this game. That's outside, and that's ball 1. That's towards center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Mariano Hernandez. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Let the celebration begin in Milwaukee. The Brewers are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Our outstanding crew. I'm John Shelton. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.